that they can break in, and it just scares you. It really, really scares you.
Tried to get into the car, he spun off, tried to run me over, smashed into next door's car, done a lot of damage and spun off.
Burglary is considered by many as one of the most personal forms of crime, and with 10,000 cases reported already this year in Liverpool, we're going to find out how protected we really are.
For the last time, does your door lock conform to British standards BS 3621?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
In 2015, the government pledged to build 1 million new build homes by 2020. But we've spoken to several Merseyside locksmiths who claim developers are cutting corners when it comes to cost by fitting low-grade locks.
The standard lock that they fit any builder is substandard, and basically anyone can snap the lock and the lock is useless and can get into your property.
Developers Redrow claim that ERA thumb-turn locks meet government standards, but home insurers insist on more to be covered by their policies.
We were really shocked because we actually learned that the locks that we had in place were not secure at all, and that anyone would be able to pick them really quickly. So I was really shocked.
I didn't even realise what type of lock. I thought all locks were the same, to be honest. So yeah, somebody since I've been burgled, I've realised the difference, what it makes in terms of what lock you have and what lock you don't.
A quick search on the internet shows exactly why Redrow fit these locks into their homes. The lock, recommended by our locksmith, retails at just over £75. Redrow's choice of lock costs a staggering £15.31. And on this housing estate in Liverpool, that saves Redrow a whopping £37,951.35.
Redrow homes are quite well known to provide a good quality and good standard for the properties that they build. So it came as a huge shock that their locks weren't quite up to the mark in keeping the house secure. So after we'd heard lots of horror stories about their locks being broken in, not being picked exactly, but actually smashing the lock, that was a big alarm bell for a lot of the residents on the estate.
Yeah.
And everyone started posting out messages about which locks we should change them to, etc.
Standard Kite Mark locks are better, stronger and more durable. If they were snapped by a person or persons, you can't get in or out of the property. Basically a little bit snaps off and it basically locks the door, and you can't get in or out by the lock, whereas the older ones, you can just snap them and break the lock and you're in seconds. You get a better key, a stronger key with a unique code, and that code is unique to you and your property, and that's it.
But what cost is this level of security to the homeowner? Mr. and Mrs. Kassar have lived in a new build home for less than a year.
For the lot which we were doing, it probably came at around £1,000, and again it's something that we weren't expecting, but with the whole situation we said, well, it is important to do it and we need to prioritize it. We were thinking about, well, should we buy a new TV or a new sofas, and then we said, well, before we get onto that, let's get the house secure, because otherwise they will be going into the house and
left.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Redrow couldn't help us when approached for an interview. Instead, insisted they would not comment further than stating, all locks fitted in their developments meet those requirements set by the government.
We've found housing developers Redrow fit this basic lock into all their new build homes. And residents on this estate in Liverpool told us such locks can be broken by burglars within 15 seconds. So the question is your new build home really safe?